Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cowboy Sweetheart, Side 2. We had a pause for the cause, a smoke and a Coke, and now we're ready for our headlining act. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most prolific singer-songwriters of Southern California made the big move to Nashville about 5 years ago. And unlike most people that do that, found a lot of success. Tonight, she brings that success and that sex to the Campus JAX stage. Let's bring her up right now, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Alice Wallace.
Little Freudian slip there by Mr. Christopher. Well, good evening, Campus JAX. How about Kimmi Bitter, everybody? Oh, sorry, Golden, I gotta plug my guitar in. It's not plugged in yet. Okay, well, I'm so happy to be back at my favorite venue in Southern California for all my favorite people. And we decided to make today an extra yodeling show. We knew you would be disappointed. So let's kick things right off with the, I guess the title track of this show, I Want to Be a Cowboy's Sweetheart. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I need a little tea, 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 need a little. I want to be a cowboy sweetheart, wanna learn figured I would go right into my song about moving to Nashville that's also a love letter to California, because I sure miss living in California. There's a lot of things that Nashville has, but a lot of things it doesn't. So it's so nice to be back out here soaking in the ocean air while I can. But this song is about something that Nashville has that Southern California doesn't. The fireflies. And when I moved to Nashville 3 months before the world shut down, turned out the only things I had to look forward to every day was going outside and on my back deck and watching the fireflies. So when I got to writing my Nashville song, that the fireflies were the first thing I thought of. That and, all the Netflix I binge watched during the pandemic. But I felt like that just didn't make a good song, so I went with the fireflies. Make sure I'm in tune here. All of a sudden I was like, I'm not so in tune anymore. Here we go. Something in the way the air hangs heavy and wraps you in a blanket every time you step outside. The same mosquitoes like you if you're sweet, so I pretend that I'm not sweet. Still they eat me alive, and it's so green here in Tennessee on a nearly summer night in early June. California, I think of you all the time, but I don't know that I'll be back anytime soon, because it feels like home now when the fireflies come out. The nights are warmer than you'd think, but as the sun begins to sink, you hear the evening melody. And then 1,000 little stars leap and dance in the backyard to a cicada symphony. And it's so green here in Tennessee, and my birthday's getting close in late July. California, I think of you all the time, and you know that it was hard to say goodbye, but it feels like home now when the fireflies come out. And I think I'll stay a while, at least long enough to catch some of this lightning in a bottle, see if I can make it last. Oh, but it's so green here in Tennessee, even when summer nights start turning cold. California, I think of you all the time, and I'll come back now and then to say Oh. Well, I have to do a song for California next. And I've been singing this song more recently because it was so awful to be back in Nashville watching just the devastation of the wildfires this past winter. I know I personally had several friends who lost everything. A guitar player friend of mine, he and his wife had just had twins 6 weeks earlier and lost everything in Altadena. And I'm sure everyone in this room knows someone who lost a whole lot this past winter. So it was about 7 or 8 years ago that I wrote this song with my friend Andrew Delaney when I was watching the coverage of the Thomas Fire in Santa Barbara and Ventura counties. And it seemed like all of a sudden the fires were just so bad. And then every year they've gotten worse. So those Santa Ana winds. Here's a song. Out on the horizon, there's a wicked orange glow, while a neighbor sprays her rooftop with a garden hose. You heard they couldn't save the horses, so they had to let them go, while the Santa Ana winds just blow. The newsman, he keeps talking like he thinks that you don't know, and the shelters, they're all stocked up with prayers and with hopes. And it's get out now and on your way with whatever you can hold, while the Santa Ana winds just blow. Leaving, turning eddies in the smoke, and it's hot and thick and black, and it's hanging in your throat. The flames that lick your neighborhood eat you out of house and home, while the Santa Ana winds just blow. All right, well, it has been a fantastic year. It's been basically a year since I released my new record. It came out at the end of June last year. My first Nashville record, and the response to it has just been so wonderful, and I want to share the song that I think gets the best response of all of them. Because I think deep down, we're all imposters. And I've told this story, but I wrote this song leading up to going into the studio to record my new record, because this was my first record I recorded the Nashville way, which basically means going into a room with a bunch of Grammy-winning session players you've never met before and who have never heard your songs before, and you make a record in 2 days. Which was terrifying, but I met this producer in town. He assured me, he's like, I'm gonna get you the best band you've ever played with, and you're not gonna need to rehearse, and they don't wanna hear the songs first, because the magic happens when we get in the room together and we hear a song for the first time as a band. He's like, that's when you get the most magical recording you can get out of Nashville. I was like, that does sound magical and terrifying. So I was having these like panic attacks leading up to this recording session with people I had never met and who had never heard my songs. And I'm just like, here's all of my money. Okay, fingers crossed. But as it turned out, it did turn out amazingly well. And it was just so incredible to watch these guys in the studio. Literally, I would just sit on my acoustic guitar, I would play them the song once, and they'd be like, cool. And within like 30 seconds, the guitar player had like the intro worked out, and he's like, oh, and what if we did this with the bridge? And what if we, and I'm like, holy cow, you guys really can hear a song, and in 30 seconds, you know how it should go. So, and I got a good song out of all that anxiety I had. So it was a win-win. So here's a song for all of us imposters. Goes like this. Someday someone's gonna find out my biggest secret. I know they will. It's just a matter of time. You can look right at me and never even see it, 'cause I've perfected the art of seeming fine, even when I'm not. Someday someone's gonna figure out what I've been hiding. I know they will, 'cause I can't keep a straight face, and still no one will ever say I wasn't shy. I've worked damn hard for this epic fall from grace, just like I was taught. Doubt, but it's time. Someone found me out. Someday someone's gonna realize I'm an imposter. I know they will. It's just a question of when they'll shake their heads and say, well, this is gonna cost her. They won't understand why I risked it all just to pretend that I was someone else. Someday someone's gonna find out that I've been faking. I know they will, 'cause I can't keep this up, and I'm the one whose heart I have been breaking. Who'd have thought that I was worthy of love. And so what if I do? So what if all of my worst fears come true? Sure, the sky might fall and the truth might turn to doubt, but it's time someone found me out. Oh, yes. So I'm sure you all seen the YouTube, the music video we recorded for that. My brilliant friends Anana and Arakli helped me make that in Nashville. And we also made a music video for this next song, which was another single we recorded that I wrote with my friend Melody Walker in Nashville. Melody is probably my favorite singer in Nashville. And she can yodel. She doesn't do it very often, but she can if you make her. I know, and so I make her. And so we had known each other for probably 10 or 12 years. She used to live in the Bay Area, and we met like in San Diego a long time ago. And finally, though, when we moved to Nashville, we had to write a song together, because that's what you do in Nashville. You write songs all the time. It's ridiculous how many songs people write there. But when we got together to write a song, it was like, well, we got to put some yodeling in this thing, right? I'm trying to bring back yodeling. We got to sneak it in wherever we can. And actually, Melody recently has gotten a little more famous because she won a Grammy for co-writing the song American Dreamin' with Sierra Farrell. In case any of you guys are Sierra Farrell fans, if you're not, look her up. She is phenomenal. I remember when I first moved to Nashville, Sierra was just like singing at the American Legion for Honky Tonk Tuesdays, just like doing like Kitty Wells covers. And now she's headlining Red Rocks. So, you know. So Melody won a Grammy, and, you know, we sat down to write this song. And the tricky thing is, though, when you put yodeling in a song, it might not win a Grammy. Because you might have noticed it's not that popular these days, in spite of my dreams of it being popular again. So we felt like we just had to kind of sneak the yodeling in. I always say it's kind of like when you have little kids who don't want to eat their vegetables, so you just chop them up real small and you put them in mac and cheese and they have no idea they're there. Although my 3-year-old niece knows. She can see the green things. Doesn't want the green things in the mac and cheese. If she's watching, hi Esme. But so this is kind of we got the mac and cheese version of yodeling in this song. If that doesn't sell it, I don't know what will. Here's our song called Bonfire. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Used to think that just a spark can make you see your way to me, drifting hopeless in the dark, lost at sea, endlessly, as the song burns down my cheeks. I'll be on fire for you. I'll be on fire for you. Sun sinks down beneath the sky, Maybe I could get Sierra Farrell to record that song. Oh, how's everybody doing out there? You guys feeling good? Have you had enough drinks to sing along yet? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay, because this next song, I need some help with some singing. Actually, I realized you hadn't even sang into that yet, but I'm sure it works. Golden's great.
Sounds like a mic.
Sounds like a mic. We're gonna get Austin to sing on this too. He's got a beautiful voice. So this song, it just needs, you know, as much as Austin has a beautiful voice, he only has one voice, and this one needs it. This needs a whole like gospel choir. I need you guys to be my gospel choir. And this is a song that I wrote in Nashville with a friend named Tabitha Meeks. And I was trying to figure out a way to write a happy-sounding breakup song. It's not really happy, but it kind of sounds like that. And I was like, okay, how do I spin heartbreak into something happy? And I was on my way to this co-write, and I'm like, okay, well, a heart has a beat, right? Maybe a heartbreak has a beat, too. And maybe one could dance to that beat, right? So I get to my co-write, and I was like, I have this title in mind. What do you think? Dancing to the Beat of My Heartbreak. She was like, yes, let's write that one. So, this is a pretty fun one, and the part I need you guys to sing with me is just some oohs. Very easy. Everyone can handle some oohs. I can tell. I can tell. You guys, I mean, you're Alice Wallace fans. You gotta have some sense of melody and harmony, right? I mean, you're all supposed to be yodelers by now, actually, if I was doing my job right. But, you know, I'll take some oohs for now while we all work on our yodeling. So the song just goes like this. Ooh, ooh, dancing to the beat of my heartbreak. And you could do the dance to the beat of my heartbreak, too, if you want. So it does that twice. Ooh, ooh, dancing to the beat of my heartbreak. And then there's a third line that doesn't have any oohs, so you could skip it if you want. Heaven knows when it hurts the most and there's nothing left to say. Back to oohs. Ooh, ooh, dancing to the beat of my heartbreak. You guys think you can handle it? I know you guys have been listening to this song on repeat since last June, so I know you know it. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Ready? A one, except for David's down there. Let's wait until the guitar player's ready. We ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another day, another way. Life gives and gives and gives. And then it takes. Who am I? Question why? Well, I'm losing every time I play the game. I'm taking all the time that I need. Gonna push that rug back under my feet. Oh, and ooh, ooh, dancing to the beat of my heartbreak. Ooh, ooh, dancing to the beat of my heartbreak. Heaven knows when it hurts the most and there's nothing left to say. just the oohs. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Every till the beat of my heart break. Ooh, ooh. Every till the beat of my heart break. Heaven knows when it hurts the most, and there's nothing left to say. Ooh, ooh. Every till the beat of my heart Well, the problem with that song is I always tell people to sing along, and then it's so loud up here I can't hear you anyway, but I could see mouths looking like you were oohing, and so I really appreciate that. I mean, you might have been mooing, but it's close. It looks the same from stage. I think I'm a little punch drunk today. I was in the desert last night. I think I'm still dehydrated. Well, let's sing a song that I wrote with Crystal Bowersocks in Nashville. We're getting back into the country portion of the set. There's yodeling coming very soon. But first, we got to sing a little song about those cowboys who have broken my heart over and over again. And Crystal has had similar experiences. And there's something about a cowboy who can two-step. It's just a lethal combination. And we got together to write a song and found that we had both been swept off our feet, literally and figuratively, by cowboys who could two-step. So we decided we needed to commemorate it in a song. We ready over there? Look, he's on the pedal steel now. It's our favorite. This is David Mills, by the way, over here. He was a looker, the damn fine two-step. No cream, no sugar, a man of simple taste, but a hard nut to crack. He may not be what she needs, but a 3-minute song could change everything. And the music plays, he takes her hand, they twirl and sway like waves on sand. It's the only way he'll ever let a woman close. There's no time to think about what comes next or where they'll be when this song ends. She's always been the kind to take it slow, but wherever he leads, she'll go. And she wasn't looking to find a fabled man, and she's been broken by every charming face that took hers in his hands. The dance, the mood, the man, they've all been wrong. She only knows the steps when she's in his arms. And the music plays, he takes her hand. They twirl and sway like waves on sand. It's the only way he'll ever let a woman close. There's no time to think about what comes next or where they'll be when this song ends. She's always been the kind to take it slow, but wherever he leads, she'll go. If she takes the chance, she might get hurt. This dance could be their last or their first. And the music plays, he takes her hand. They twirl and sway like waves on sand. It's the only way he'll ever let a woman close. What comes next or where they'll be when this song ends. She's always been the kind to take it slow, but wherever he leads, she'll have to close her eyes and trust her feet. Wherever he leads, she'll go. Look at me, I just realized I put all the pedal steel songs together. I didn't even mean to do that, but it makes your... I usually make him just jump back and forth between guitar and the pedal steel. Okay. Gotta do some more yodeling. It's time for some more yodeling. And so I wanted to do this song, which I learned during the pandemic, and I've never really put it in a set before, but I love this song. When I was like going back and doing some research on some great old classic yodels, there was a yodeler she was mostly in the 40s, named Carolina Cotton. Fabulous yodeler. And so I learned one of her songs during the pandemic, and I thought, let's bring it out. And this one's fun because it combines tongue drills and yodeling. So, just in case you were wondering. That's kind of why I like it. Who doesn't love trilling their tongue? So this is called the Mockingbird Yodel. I think it's from 1946. Let's see how we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yodeling on the mountainside, yodeling on the plain. Yodeling like a bird on high, never took no brains. So listen to my crazy song, I'm sure you will admit. The more I yodel this here tune, well, the less you get of it. I did a sing it once again. All the birds from miles around will hang their heads in shame. Now the cuckoo birds are worried too, but I have not as yet learned to yodel like they do, but I will soon, you bet. I did a do you see? But I just wander through the woods and will yodel as I go, warbling like a mockingbird but sounding like a crow. I mean, come on. Although that song really is it's like a self-deprecating song. This poor woman had to be like, look at me yodeling, but I sound terrible. That's basically what the song says. And now the reason I've got yodeling on the brain is because back in Nashville, I have been co-writing with a very exciting new collaborator. You guys might have seen me posting about it on social media. How many of you guys in this room are familiar with Riders in the Sky, the band? Fabulous band. And basically, right after I moved to Nashville, people were telling me, they're like, you got to meet Ranger Doug. Now, Ranger Doug is the yodeler in Riders in the Sky. And so, of course, I'm like, okay. And I just went and kind of stalked him at a show. I showed up, like he's loading out. I'm like, hey, I'm a yodeler. He's like, cool, you want to write a song sometime? Which is what they do in Nashville. So we've been writing some songs together because I feel like the key to bringing yodeling back is taking the old school yodeling and the new school yodeling and putting them together in a beautiful, harmonic, world peace inspiring way. So we're working on that. And I feel like we don't quite have our hit yet, but we've got a few songs that I really like. And I think we're going to go into the studio later this year and start recording some of these songs, which I'm very excited about. So I've been doing a lot of yodeling research, hence the 1946 Carolina Cotton song, bringing that back out. And I want to sing you one of the songs Ranger Doug and I have written. It's a song that really speaks to why I love writing with him, because I feel like keeping that old school singing cowboy tradition alive is a wonderful thing. So this song is called As Long as There's Lonesome. That's what they say, but it's not always true. We can't leave behind all the wisdom we've learned through the love and the loss and the songs that we've heard. As long as there's heartache, as long as there's pain, songs bring the sunshine. As long as All right. Yeah, it's pretty cool hanging out with Riders in the Sky. Right before I left on tour, they invited me to hang out backstage with them at the Grand Ole Opry because they were going to be going on stage to perform their 8,000th show together as a band. Not too shabby. 47 and a half years they've been a band, so we'll see. It's really cool to get to collaborate with Ranger Doug. And let's do a real yodel to follow that one up. Mr. Don Walser's Rolling Stone from Texas, which you guys have heard me do a few times, but I know you're not sick of it yet. We ready over here on the guitar? Here we go. I'm a rolling stone from Texas, a rolling stone from the plains. I'm a rolling stone from Texas, boys. I long to be back there again. Say, are you from Texas? Well, that's what I'm wanting to know. 'Cause if we're both from Texas, boys, let's bundle up our clothes and go. Texas plain. Okay. This is the part of the show where I lie down for a minute. All right, guys. Well, we got a couple more songs for you, and then we are going to get Kimmi up to sing with us, because we felt like, how could we do this show and not do some duets, you know? But first, I want to sing a song. I kind of feel like we can't do this show without calling some attention to what's going on in LA right now. And so I'm going to send this song out to everybody who's out there standing up against these ICE raids, because this is pretty terrifying stuff. This song is called We're Better Than This. day I woke up to find the world on fire, and I was happy to see it burn. 'Cause maybe that's what it takes to ignite and inspire. So hand me a torch, it's my turn. This is not who we are, I refuse to believe, but it's right there in front of my face. Do we wanna see that brighter day? Oh yeah, it's time we acted that way. I can't know the pain there in your heart. I can't know the burden you carry, but I can feel the weight, heavy and dark, of everyone that we bury. And this is not who we are, I refuse to believe, but it's right there in front of my face. So do we wanna see that brighter day? Oh yeah, it's time we acted that way. Oh. Well, something's gotta give, 'cause we're better than this. And this is not who we are, I refuse to believe, but it's right there in front of my face. Do we wanna see that brighter day? Oh, it's time we acted that way. It's time we acted that way. Yeah. And I want to play you the title track from my latest record. Here I Am. I decided to call my record Here I Am because I do feel like after 5 years coming out the other side of the pandemic, I feel like a different person than I was going in. We had so much time to think about ourselves and what we want and our priorities. And although this song, I've told this story, but it comes from a poem that my cousin sent me called The Song of Amergin, apparently the oldest known poem from the British Isles. And it's just a series of I am statements. I am the stag of the seven tines, and I am the wind that sweeps across the water. And some translations and interpretations say, well, obviously this is God speaking, I am. And then other people say, maybe this is the first recording of us contemplating who we are. Maybe we are all of these things. So that's what this song is about. It goes like this.
anyone tell me what for? Like the 7-point bow taunts the hunter, and the hawk scans the ground for its prey. The salmon swim upstream undaunted for reasons no one can say. I am all of it, I am none of it. The greatest mystery in all of history, and still so insignificant. A grain of sand in some greater plan, with lungs that breathe and a heart that beats in ways I don't understand. Oh, here I am. Stonehenge is waiting for sunrise, like the dandelions wait for the wind. The pharaohs were buried with secrets and begged to be puzzled again. And me, I am waiting for nothing and everything at the same time, trying so hard to get somewhere when I've already arrived. I am all of it, I am none of it. The greatest mystery in all of history, and still so insignificant. A grain of sand in some greater plan, with lungs that breathe and a heart that beats in ways I don't understand. Oh, here I am. Oh, here I am.
Ah, thank you so much. Well, Kimmi, do you want to join us? And Willis, too? Do you have your guitar still up here? Come on up here. Actually, while they're coming up, I realized I forgot to introduce my band. Austin Calendar on the bass, everybody. Ian Nakazawa on the drums for the first time with the Alice Wallace Band. And, of course, David Mills over here on the guitar. So we have a mic over here. Oh, actually,
Yes,
no,
you may.
this, grab that mic and pull it over. Oh, yeah, we have a set, another mic. that
Okay.
You can jump on.
Let me go over here.
Yeah, why don't you kind of split the middle here? And if you want to come a little closer, you can probably hear this monitor a bit.
We did it.
Here we go. Just one big old band here. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do Only Mama first. And we're going to sing some Linda Ronstadt songs for you. What do you say? I know my crowd, at least, are Linda Ronstadt fans. I'm sure your crowd are Linda
mean,
Ronstadt.
who isn't?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. So here's one that's pretty fun. Let's see how we can do this. Get all settled up here. Is everybody feeling good? All right.
Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. I'm gonna hit you on the head with the pan of cornbread if you had any sense to quit. Well, ever since I was a little bitty teeny girl, said you were the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some started squawking, gonna hear you started squawking and begging me to come back home. 'Cause ever since I was a little bitty teeny girl, said you were the only man in this whole world. Now you better do something, then you find you got the only mama that'll walk the line. You got the only mama that'll walk the line. You got the only mama that'll walk the line.
Well, what do you say we do one more song for you guys? What do you think? All right. Figure we could end on this one because this is a classic, an Everly Brothers song that Linda Ronstadt recorded. And I bet you know it if you want to sing along. Let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been picked down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, it always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved?
How about those guitars?
When I find a new man that I want for mine, he always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Kimmi Bitter, everybody, and Willis Farnsworth. Thanks for sitting in, guys. Although,
So, pretty special. What do you guys think? Are we ready to let Alice go back to Nashville? I didn't think so. How about one more?
I think we could do one more. Actually, I should have told Kimmi and Willis, don't sit down yet. We faked you out. Come on back up. Okay, so and actually, we're going to end the show with a song that is really fun, and I need you guys to sing along again. It's a yodel, but you don't have to yodel. So my friend Ranger Doug and Riders in the Sky, I don't know if you guys realize, they recorded all the Woody's Roundup songs for Toy Story 2. You remember Toy Story 2? You remember Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl? So Ranger Doug wrote the theme song for Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl. And he always tells me when we get together, he's like, you know, if I had known you back then, you would have been Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl. And I feel like I missed out on my life's calling by not being Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl. So I thought maybe tonight we should sing Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl for you guys. And the part I need you to sing is just the part where they say, they call her Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl. It's very easy. Austin's gonna sing it with you with his beautiful voice.
If I can do it, you can do it.
We're gonna get Kimmi to sing it. Willis, if you wanna sing it.
If I can do it, you can do it.
I think we can all do it. It's going to be amazing. You guys just got to pretend you're riders in the sky tonight. So, yeah, what's the key? Oh, yeah, so Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. Can you guys sing that with me? Ready? Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. Perfect. That's all you got to know. Let's see what we can do. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Ha-dee-da-loo, tee. Wait, is that the right key? Okay, am I singing it right? Okay, sorry, we're gonna start over. It sounded weird. It sounded weird at the beginning. Don't play chords. You're freaking out. I know, I'm kidding. Okay, we're gonna start this again. Pretend that didn't happen. 1, 2, 3. Well, I was born in Oklahoma in the rolling Osage Hills, and I rode my pinto pony at full gallop for my thrills. Then a song of joy and gladness bubbled upward from my heart and burst forth in merry music, and that's how yodeling got its start. They call her Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl, as dainty as a fairy, princess of the prairie. They call her Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. Well, I ride along and yodel a song from dawn till dusk till dawn. They call her Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. And became a TV star. The broadcast waves and beams and rays cast yodeling near and far. My yodeling swept the country, an epidemic that all caught us. And now everybody knows me as the epiglottis goddess. They call her Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl, as dainty as a fairy, princess of the prairie. They call her Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. I ride along and yodel a song from dawn till dusk till dawn. They call her Jessie, yodeling cowgirl. Yodel for us, David. Song from dawn till dusk till dawn. They call her Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. Thank you guys so much. And thanks for being good sports, Kimmi and Willis, for singing Are You Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl? Well, I think that does officially do it for us now. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm sure Christopher has some more wise words to share with you, but it always means so much to be able to come back here every year and play for such a wonderful crowd. So thank you guys so much.
Did she just call me a wise guy? And what was that line about the epiglottis?
The epiglottis goddess. I know. Actually, Ranger Doug told me it's one of his most proud lines he's ever written.
I don't know about you guys, but every Friday night I listen to Ranger Doug's classic Cowboy Corral on Sirius XM. And if you're not, you should be. It's hilarious. Hey, let's hear it one more time for Miss Alice Wallace. How about Ms. Kimmi Bitter? And all the band members, thank you guys all for coming and playing. You were awesome. We'll see you all next Saturday for Deke Dickerson's Honky Tonk Saturday Night. Thank y'all for coming, and Alice will be at the back door to meet you.